I started loving church, I started loving Christ at a very young age. I did not have inspiration from anywhere else apart from my grandmother, and later on as I grew up in school and church. I actually started playing keyboard in church when I was about 15 years, and I started playing keyboard. So even when I came for university, I was so much involved in Christian Union, in the university fellowships. I always had those small groups in university so that we actually go for missions, we preach the gospel. I was passionate about that. So in 2020, March 8th, Women's Day, I happened to be in Kampala. Of course, it's a Sunday. I have only one destination. I go to Watoto, and as I'm praying, I see Pastor Julia say, this year we are starting Watoto Mbarara. I was like, oh my God, this is an answered prayer. Around July, I applied. I actually followed on Facebook. Then I requested Pastor Julius to connect me to, this sale, because they were talking about small groups that would start in Mbarara before, we've been in lockdown. So before church opens, there would be small groups, what we call cells. And so I always wanted to belong to a cell. So I sent a message on Facebook. I'm like, can I be part of a cell? And thank God, my prayer was answered. Another prayer answered. So I went for sale. This is where my story starts now. I meet beautiful people. Even before, actually, Watoto, another thing that they have taught me is that church is not a structure. Church is not a building. Church is not, like me, I would have passion in these buildings and what, but Watoto has taught me that church is not just a building. Church are people, church is fellowship, church is unity, church is love. And I can tell you I faced that love. I've experienced that love. Through the small group of about 10 people, 10 people, we later on increased to 14, but I was shown love. I always feared, actually, to even propose to somebody. Everyone would tell me, you guy, are you crazy? You cannot get a woman, you are broke, you have no money, you look at where you come from. Your grandmother will not support you, nobody is there to support you. And I was like, now God, what do I do? So we start dating, of course, she's a Christian, we date, move out once in a while. She's from another city in Kampala, from the western part. And so we start dating, but I never got the courage really, because everyone, literally every force around me would tell me, man, you can't do it, just give up. Do your studies, do your other things, as in just go and do a hustle elsewhere, but forget about this thing. You can't manage. You have failed to manage yourself, then forget about another person. So, so I kept like that, pushing 1 year. I know how the only thing I could do was to get my phone, put some calls, and every time I call her, and I'm like, but where are we heading to? So 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 9 years, and I'm still dating. These guys kept pushing me all the way, they cancel. And when we made a decision to do our wedding, Doreen and I called her, I'm like, you know what, you come to Mbarara. They are beautiful people. Watoto is finally here. We go for sale, and then they ask us, are you guys married? Like, no, we are still saving. We don't have money. So our cell leader and then all other people in cell tell us, but you guys, you can do this thing. It's not like you need a lot of money, you're going to feed what and what and what. You just have to say it and God will stamp it. So I'm like, Doreen, why don't we do this thing? Why don't we, start something why don't we put this in the hands of God? We give it to God. It was a beautiful thing, I can tell you. We enjoyed it, and oh my God, oh Naga, we were just dancing, and everyone joined us, and we danced and celebrated and gave God the glory.